What is going on, YouTube? My name is Ben from Bold Slate. I couldn't find a good tutorial on how to add the GoHighLevel or GHL MCP server into Claude Desktop. So here's a tutorial on how to do that in 5 steps. Now, the GHL MCP allows you to connect to GoHighLevel and pull nearly all of those API endpoints to do almost any action in GHL right from Claude. And you can chain multiple commands together. You can visualize data. You can do a whole lot of stuff just from this Claude Desktop app. And by the way, the same thing pretty much applies to Cursor or anywhere else you can add in MCP servers. So I'll show you a quick a demo of this working. So I'll just say, show my pipelines in GHL. Hopefully it's not going to reveal any sensitive data. And we can see this working right here. So it's going to use this command, get pipelines. Okay, cool. So obviously you can do a whole lot more with this, but I don't want to show anything that I have to blur out because I'm lazy. So I'm going to go into the steps here. So this is also in the description below if you want to follow along there. Step 1 is to check if you have Node.js installed. Now to check this on a Mac, you're going to go to terminal and you're going to go type in node-v. And if this returns this kind of version here, you're all set. You can skip to step 2. On Windows, I think it's called like console. I honestly don't know. I haven't used Windows in a while, but same exact thing. Now, if you don't see a version coming up here, then we're going to go ahead and install this. So the link is in the description below, nodejs.org, and just choose your operating system here and download this with the .pkg. So we're done with step 1. Next thing we can do is create the private integration key in GHL, and we're going to copy down the subaccount location ID as well. So within GHL, I'll make myself smaller as well. We can go into our subaccount of choice. I believe this is only going to work for one subaccount at a time. It might work with more than one. I'm not sure. We're going to go to settings down here and then private integrations right there. I already have the key set up here, but we're going to make a new one from scratch. So I'll do create new key, name it whatever you want to. And then for scopes, you can choose from a lot of different scopes here. I pretty much just sit down for a few minutes and select every single one that I think would be useful, which is most of them. Once you have that done, you'll create the key. It should give you a token. So I already have one made. I'm going to just rotate this token and get a new key. And here we have our private integration key. I'm going to copy this and we're going to use it in one of the next steps here. So I'll just copy this down right here. So this is a key. And then for the subaccount location ID, we're going to go back to GHL. And pretty much anywhere in GHL, when you're inside your subaccount, you're going to see that this little code right here, or this ID, is after location, after that slash. So just copy that. This is your subaccount location ID. And I'll say ID right there. So step 3, we're going to go into Claude Desktop. This is the application you can download for Windows and Mac. I'm going to open up the Claude Desktop application. We're going to go ahead and edit the MCP configuration file. So you can go to this sidebar, go to this down here and click on settings. Okay, so in developer down here, we can now click on edit config, and this will bring us to our files. We can open this file up right here, this desktop config.json. I'm going to open this up in the text edit, which is a default app on Mac. You could use VS Code or Cursor, whatever you want to use. So I'll open this up. It should look like this. And you might have something that looks more like this if you don't have any MCP servers installed. But either way, I'm just going to remove the whole thing and I'm going to edit this. This is also in the description below. You can copy this and bring this into your Notes app or whatever. We're going to just swap in our keys here. So I'm going to swap in the private integration token that we just made into the authorization. I'm just going to copy that and that should fill right there. For location ID, same thing. Now I'm going to just take this whole thing, go back to my .json file that Claude is using and save this. So just Command S. Now for this to make the changes go live, we're going to close down Claude and then we're going to open it back up. And you should not see any errors here. If you do, then you probably did those steps wrong. So go back and rewatch. But otherwise, if you see nothing else, you can check here in these tools and you should see that this is enabled. So this is all the different API endpoints available in the MCP. It's a lot of stuff. You could even create social media posts, follow up with leads, all kinds of stuff. So I'll just say, um, look at my pipelines in GHL. What do you see? So you can make some pretty cool prompts using this. You could even say like, show me all the people who I have to follow up with, draft a response to all of them, and then send the response, right? So you could do a lot of manual work that you would have had to do in GHL clicking around, and you could just do it in Claude now. So yeah, that's the video here. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or need support, just comment below and I'll answer as soon as I can. And if you're a marketing agency or small business and you want help with automations, AI agents, automating some of those manual tasks in your business, there's a book call link down below as well. All right, cheers, guys.